Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm here at a friend's park. He just posted it, and he says he put in four golden treasure chests, and I'm gonna try and find them. So I'm starting out at the beginning of his park here, which is PlayStation Fun Park. So all the stuff in the park relates to games that are played on PlayStation, and I'm assuming he's played them, and that so he brought them into the park so you can actually be a part of the the rides that he's made from the different games that we play on PlayStation. So like I said, right now in the beginning, I'm just going through and I'm looking for those chests, while at the same time just checking out his park. I like what he's done. It's kind of cool, and I'll point out a few things if I can, if I see them. And one thing I've always liked was the go karts, because you could do some neat stuff with the different tracks. I remember one I created where I had part of the track was going through a city, then it went through the desert, and so it's kind of neat the different things you can do and create, like what he's done here. The different vehicles and stuff like that. He's made different ones, created. That is so cool. And I kind of like playing around with that. I've done something similar on my other parks. I haven't done it in Nine Pools yet. But see right there, there's the brown truck. Talk about iconic truck. And I like putting in these go-kart tracks because it's the one thing I enjoy doing when I go to a park. There's the go-kart track there. Once when we were over in France with we took some time off of work and we went to an indoor go-kart track there in France, which was pretty cool. I thought that was the neatest thing. And they have leagues too that actually race these go-karts. They have them in the States. I imagine they have them all around the world. I can imagine these leading into maybe something a little faster as you go up and, before you know it, maybe you're driving Indy cars, Ferraris, Porsches, all those fancy European stick-to-the-road cars. I don't know. The most I can afford is a go-kart, once in a while. I always thought it'd be neat to have my own go-kart, but like anything like that, it takes money. You got to keep it running. You got to keep it updated. Otherwise, they fall apart. Look at this. This is cool. He did such an awesome job on this. Because all this had to be put in. He put this stuff in himself. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to make some time up. I'm showing 17 minutes. I want to get it under 15, and I'll probably do a couple of these. Like I said, I'm gonna start looking for those golden chests. He says there are four of them, so I'm gonna go look for them. But this is just an introduction to his park. And I like this. He put the covered wagons as part of the ride itself, so you can actually jump on and ride one of these covered wagons on the ride. It's cool, and I think I'm gonna go. Here we go, and this is kind of cool because I'm thinking if I go on the different rides, there might be something in the ride that'll show me where the golden chests are. While at the same time exploring this park, having a blast. This would be cool. I mean, in real life, that would be so cool. But the thing is, if you sit inside in the covered wagon part, you can't see anything. Maybe that'd be good for those too fond of roller coasters. Oh, look at the shadows in the background. That's cool. That's cool. This is the western town. See the PlayStation Planet Coaster 2 is slowly putting new content in, and they brought in the pirates. They got the western theme now, and I've been working on nautical theme on mine with different things that pertaining to pools and swimming and a water park. So, and this is amusement park. This is I don't know, dudes. I have to check. But I thought I saw one, but it turned out, see the hay bales? It was a hay bale. So it was like, oh, that's not it. So, like I said, I'm going to have to go through. I'm going to jump on each ride, take the ride, and just see what I can find. I think that'd be the best way to do it. And because he could have them tucked inside somewhere. It's kind of cool. Kind of makes it so you can get to see what his park is like while looking for those chests. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I gotta shorten this up some. Alright, awesome. Now you gotta shorten down to 13 minutes, 3 seconds. Like I said, this is just the first clip I'm making of his park. PlayStation Fun Park. And I'm looking for the chest. I started out with go-karts. I love go-karts. Then I'm gonna check out. Like I went on to the ride here, one with the covered wagons, and I need to start going through slower and see what I can find. Oh, look at that parking lot. The parking lot wasn't there. He had to create it all. See, there's like a hopped up truck there. Cool. Like I say in there, see the different trucks that he's brought in for the different companies coming in the race, which is cool. That's actually putting a backstory to it a little bit. Oh, look at the little one bouncing on the thing. I think that's an entertainer. So is the cactus dude. I'm not sure what their names are. I haven't used them yet. One thing I like too is the way some of the shadows hang up onto the backdrop sometimes. Some of the buildings that have a kind of a neat shadow, like like riding a horse or something like that, or it's bucking and he's so there's so many different things you can do with lighting, with flowers. Like he created the desert look, which is pretty cool. And the old-fashioned steam shovel clock. We all use these same pieces and stuff, and it's amazing the different things that are created just by redoing or putting different things together to create a look. And I think that's the funnest part, is just like building. But I put better lighting on it. So all the rides, everything in the park is a reference to games that are played on PlayStation. Red Dead Redemption. So some of the stuff in the park would relate to that particular ride or that game that ride is. Cumberland Falls. So I haven't played Red Dead, so I wouldn't know the different things in the game, but I'm assuming all of this stuff is in the game. And now you can play in ours, as it says. That's a neat little effect right there. I know how he did that, and it's kind of cool. And it's like, yeah, so it's like, and then it's got its own image playing out on the screen. So that's cool. And then in the background, the Space Needle, he added it looks like the coming down like it's like that's cool. I like how he did that. And so I was thinking about doing something similar to that with my Space Needle, but I got a different idea for that one. And for right now, I just keep looking for the treasure chest. They're in here somewhere. It's supposed to be 4 of them. And I'll start. Oh, excuse me. That was rude. I hope that didn't come through. I'm going to do a script clip. I'll be right back. So this is the first clip. I sent him a message yesterday, and he said that he was going to post it. So I was able to, when I got home from work, instead of watching YouTube, I went in and I found a park and I uploaded it. So I was able to go in and check it out. And like I said, it's just a quick run through first, right off the bat here. Checking the park out, seeing everything. Here's the pirate area. Look at all the different ships. That is so cool. And I'm assuming that maybe one of the chests could be in one of the ships somewhere. I'll have to take a look. Now, I don't know if he would have hit him inside, or I think the biggest idea is go ahead and jump on the different rides. Take the rides from the point of view, front bumper wise, and then see if I can catch a glimpse of these treasure chests. And that way I can say, there's one right here, one right here. So it's part of them. I think it's kind of a neat little way of saying, hey, check my park out while you're at it. See if you can find those chests. Give you something to look for. But this is awesome. Look at that. I love how he's blended it in. He's created a theme, and then he's followed through with that theme to create the different rides and the different looks in the park. And right on the other side, we go Space Age. Look at that. I love it. And then we got a bunch of little shops right there. There's a ride there. Like I said, we'll check these rides out because I'm just assuming that these rides will show me where some of these treasure chests are. Look at this. This is cool. Like I said, this was all flat. He had to create all this, and it goes down. Oh, that is so cool. So that one level's up higher than this level here, because they had to come down to this level. Wow, that was a lot of landscaping. And then to create all the open space. And here's Mr. Voiceover with the script clip. Thank you, Mr. Cut, print, and post. Put it in the can on the shelf. From ELAstudio N Sons, Bill that old Riz. Winter Jazz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And thank you for listening.